Hello and welcome to Loquitur Gaming. I'm Zach, and today I'm continuing on with my playthrough of Tidal Blades 2. We're doing scenario 3 or chapter 3. I set this up a couple days ago because my family took a little trip for a couple of days, but now I'm back and I'm ready to play. So I hope I remember everything that's out here on the board. I think we'll quickly read the intro for chapter 3, and then I'll go over some stuff that I have set out here on some upgrades and things that I was able to get after chapter 2. So chapter 3 is called the Tidal Fortress. The storm calms as you pick through another deserted battlefield. Broken swords and dead slobfish litter the ground, all pointing to a recent struggle. Yet there's no living soul in sight, let alone any tidal blade in need of rescue. "Hey, I found something," Axel calls out from a small mound of rubble. Then he stops. "Oh no. Oh, tides." Axel crouches next to a blue creature. It is weak and limp, but whimpers softly as he lifts it into his arms. "Huh, we petting sea hounds now?" Cayman barks. "It's a drake," Axel replies. He carefully hands the creature to Cayman. "This is Ripple, Takaro's companion." The croc raises an eyebrow. Axel reaches into his pocket. He pulls out a frayed Tidal Blade card depicting a turtle warrior with a small wingless dragon. In a mission to save the world, Wonder Boy brings his collectible playing cards, Dust teases. But there is concern in her voice. "What? No," Axel stutters, defensive. "It's my lucky card. I always have it with me when I race." "Arg. Anyway, point is, Takaro must be nearby." He meticulously wipes the sleeved card and puts it back in his pocket. Suddenly, Ripple springs out from Cayman's arms. The drake sniffs the air, lets out a quick howl, then dashes full speed into the mist. "Well, it might be your opportunity to get your card autographed, Axel, son of Braze," Echo says. "I predict the drake is leading us to her master." You push forward and find an abandoned fortress not far ahead. Ripple's footprints lead to a narrow vent, too small for you to crawl in. After a minute of backtracking, you find an enormous metallic door. "I'm needing a hand here," Cayman grunts, trying to force the massive door with his bare hands. You join in the effort, and the door crashes inward. You peer cautiously inside. A single beam of sunlight pierces through a clouded window into a great empty hall. At the back of this darkness, you see a grizzled feature suspended in a snare of luminescent, violent strands. "That's Takaro!" Axel cries. You run into the dark corridor, and several mud crabs jump out of the shadows, claws snapping, mouths agape. "Make way, you pesky beasts, or I'll crush you like Runland crabs," Cayman yells as he lunges forward. Alright, venturing for the first time into the fold, you locate Takaro in an ancient Tidal Blade fortress, ensnared by a strange glowing web. You rush inside, intent on getting him out of there alive. So our scenario components to start here are mud crabs. And let's look at the boards. For a 3-player setup, we have 3 regular mud crabs. I have blue, green, and purple out there. We've got some fruits out on the board. That's Takaro over there. We're supposed to have the blue D10 for his health tracker. I guess he's... we have to get to this narrative point A, it looks like, first. So we probably don't know what his health is, so I'll just keep that off to the side. And yeah, we have our Takaro figure up there. Our objective is to rescue Takaro. There's no round limit here. Or like 12 is usually the limit. I think it's always the limit, unless it says there's no round limit, I guess. But there isn't like a note of defeat it and get more XP before 8 or whatever. The fail condition is if Takaro loses all his health. Rules for Takaro's health will appear later in the scenario. Okay. When a hero moves on to narrative token A, remove the token from the map, and then we go to section 3.1. So we will wait for that. After the last chapter, we were able to spend XP to buy some cards that were specific for each character. So I will try to show you both of these for Krobak. Krobak. One of them has a chain on it, so it might be harder to see. And I did spend 6 for each of the characters, so we've got 4 XP left. So here's one. It has 2 movement or 2 chain. If you attack with this card, gain a focus. If you move with this card, heal 2. So that seems pretty sweet. And then this one is an attack 3 and gain a spirit. Right? Spirit, yes. This attack gains an extra target if at least one hero shares your initiative level. So that's also cool. We'll shuffle those in. Echo got 2 quantum reservoir shields, and then all enemies in range 3 lose a health. So that's cool. And we also have to talk about something else for Echo in just a second. And then Swift Swing. It's only an attack of 1, but it targets 2. It's at range 3. And I can spin 2 Spirit to add an additional target. I had screwed something up the first couple of episodes. Echo is supposed to start with an additional power in her quantum reservoir. And that particular power it's called Quantum Blade. And what it does, one hero gains an extra die on an attack for 3 shells. So I was handicapping myself the first couple of chapters. That's fine. Everything worked out. We got a couple extra wounds, and the reason that she gets that, it says it in the setup, but I should have kind of guessed it, because on her character starting sheet, she starts with a synergy of 3, which means she gets a level 2, she has 3 powers and a level 2, and it says which quantum upgrade she gets, so that's cool. You're also able to change those out. Maybe that's when I read the rules for when we go to Naviri. I thought you were able to change out powers, but that seems like a good one. Let's look at Dust's new cards. Dust is a chaining machine, so she got a 2 chain. Then I can take a disarm or spin a spirit to gain 2 dice, and the disarm has to go on this card. And lo and behold, this is a 2 attack at range 4, and it has the same power at the bottom. Oh, not the same power, actually. This gains chain if I spin a disarm or a spirit. I wonder if I chain, do all of the attacks become ranged attacks? If that comes up, I'm going to have to look that up. So I need to shuffle these. Let's talk about some strategy while I shuffle the Tidal Blade cards. I think I'm going to want to take these mud crabs out before I move on. I don't know what's going to happen when I open that door, if there's going to be a whole bunch of more mud crabs and stuff that populate. I always like to collect fruits, and there is fruit like way off to the right-hand side. And I say way off to the right-hand side because this book is currently closed, so I'm imagining this is going to flip open because there isn't like a wall here. So I'm assuming this is going to flip open with even more map and more enemies all over the place that I have to deal with. And I feel like ganging up on enemies is a good idea because then there's like 1 fewer attack coming in when it's the enemy initiative. The mud crabs are kind of right in the middle. I mean, currently Dust and Echo get to go before them, but that obviously can change when we select our cards and not drop them all over the place. All right. Now we gotta shuffle Crowbox. Oh, we gotta draw gold cards too. I've left the gold cards in the box shuffled. The ones we used last time are like face up in the back. That should be sufficient. I probably over shuffle when I shuffle stuff. So we need a green one from the top. Let's just grab our card box real quick. Green one from the top. Purple one from the top of the purple. And the light blue. All right, the green one. It's going to be really hard to see on the green screen, so we'll maybe just go down here. Still hard to see. The green side says, end your turn in the middle health track. Okay. We got to stay in the middle health track 3 times. This side says, boost 2 or more dice with focus on one attack. Okay, so we got to get our focus up to 2 and then use both of them. Okay, interesting. I'll just keep those up there until I actually move on the thing. I can actually look at echoes. Echoes says, roll 1 or more tide symbols in one attack. Well, that seems easy. Have 6 or more action cards on your Nexus grid at the end of your turn. Okay. So we have to strategically activate so as not to remove cards. Dusts are deal the exact amount of damage needed to defeat an enemy with a melee attack. Exact amount, okay. That'll be an interesting one. Have 3 or more shells on your shield at the end of your turn. 3 or more. Okay. The goals could be a little harder to come by this time. Let's get these out of the way of the shields. I think we're ready to go. The initiative should be set. We're on round 1. We have to draw our 4 cards. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I just drew, Crowbox will start looking at his. So he needs focus. And who do we want to concentrate on? I have the reach, the range 2 and reach on. I got my other persistent power out. I don't mind if I used this for movement and got a shield. Or a shell, sorry. There's no other like inherent attacks on the board though. And I just want to spend some time burning some mud crabs down. But we need to move 2. So unfortunately, we're not going to have any shells in our shield. Start with that. See what Echo's going to do. Echo has some range stuff she can do. We got her other persistent power card, so that might be a good idea to get out. This is also a good one. I didn't get... Oh, these guys have armor, so it could be a good idea to use this attack that has pierce, because we don't know if they're going to get armor or not. I kind of hate just running in there without any shells with everybody. Oh, I need the movement though, right? Yeah, I need the movement. 1, 2, 3, that would put me at a disadvantage, or 1, 2. Maybe I do this, get some shells, or no, I should get my persistent power out, shouldn't I? Then let's do this. We move with this one. Probably. We'll see. And then dust. Dust, you need to run in there. Okay, you got a shell. I could spend a spirit for everybody else in range 2 to get a shell. But I need movement of 3. I'd have to use my middle one. And if she runs in there with a bunch of shell shields, why don't we do that? 2 is not enough movement, and I want to spend the spirit on something else. So we do this, I think. All right, so now we've placed our cards. Let me move our little books out of the way. Just initiative. So we start with the top one, not moving. The next one is Echo. Echo is moving down 1. Krobak is also moving down 1. We have to shuffle our mud crab cards. I don't think I saw any armored left. I shouldn't say stuff like that out loud. And this is why I don't say stuff like that out loud, because that's what happens to me. Move 2, attack 2. And their initiative stays the same, so they're going to go second. So that means Dust really is going to get hit pretty hard. Have 3 or more shells on your shield at the end of your turn. Oh, at the end of her turn, she probably will. Okay, so Dust is first. We're going to use this. Well, let's do this one first. It's 2 shells down to here. We're going to move 3 with the middle card. 1, 2, 3. Then we will attack for 2. We're going to shield right here. Oh. Shoot. Now they're not within 2 of me to use my spirit. Oh well. Mistakes were made. We're attacking for 2. On the green one in front of us. And we will spend a focus to make that 2, so that's 3 damage, but their armored is 1, so blocks 1 damage from each attack. So the green one takes 2 damage. And I think that's going to be it for Dust. But Dust ends with 3 shells on her shield at the end of her turn. So she's moving towards her goal. Okay, mud crabs. Purple is first. It wants to move 2. It's going to move right here. And it's a regular monster, so we roll purple. They have a base attack of 2. And we roll the damage. She does have her persistent power. For every hit that they roll on their die, they're going to lose a health. So purple loses a health. 3 shells in my shield blocks all of it, but 1 shell moves up. Okay, we move to blue, and for 2 movements, blue cannot get into a place to attack and cannot get any closer. They do not have any range. I don't think it's going to do anything. Yep, I don't think it's going to do anything. So I think we're good. Then green will attack, base of 2, and 2 misses, so that's 0 damage. Because that's 2 minus those 2, nothing happens. Okay, that worked out. I think I did that right. Echo is next. Echo only needs to move 2, so is this still the right move? Or do I go here, use this to move, and get a couple of attacks in? I think I'm going to do that. Even though I would love to get some shells over into her shield. I mean, I wasn't going to do that anyway, right? So we'll do this to move 2 to right there. Then we will do this attack. It's a 2 at range 3. Still going after the green one. The green one is 2 away. Right past dust. So we're going to do this attack 2 at range 3. I get a free re-roll on each attack round, but I'm probably not going to need it. So here we go. Okay, that's 2 and 2. We're going on the green one. The green one only has 4 health left, so we are going to spend our focus. And I didn't roll any tide symbols. Okay, we're going to spend our focus to make this 2 damage, so that's 4 total. And that kills the green one. Let's get our prize bag out. And we're going to put down some spirit on the board. Now, so we put down some spirit on the board. We still have an attack of 1 at a range of 2. And let's go on the purple one since it has some damage, and that's probably who Crowbach is going to go after. Okay, we got 1 and a tide, so we get to put this here. So we got a tide. I'm not going to re-roll that just because that advances our goal. We'll see what Crowbach can do on his turn. And I believe that's it for her. No movements of her shells. Now for him, we need to do 4 damage, and we're going to have 5 dice. I only need to move 1 space. I only need to move 1 space, so let's actually go. I have reach, so it's not a. I should just move towards the door anyway. So yeah, so we'll go there, activating this row. We'll move 2. I wonder if should I chance it on 3 dice, trying to get on a 4 damage. Or should I just roll all 5? I gain 1 spirit for each die you rolled without a hit. I'm going to roll all 5. So I'm going to chain the 2 and the 3 on the purple guy. Boost 2 or more dice with focus. I don't have 2 focus. End your turn in the middle of your health track. Yeah, okay. This is a ton of damage. Too bad I didn't have 2 focus because I could have done that goal. They have armored 1. So I screwed that up with Echo doing that 1 damage. I think I screwed that up already. I don't think the green guy's actually dead. I rolled a hit. What did I do? No, that one was on the purple guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take that one hit back on the purple guy. But I screwed up the armored. But this time I rolled a whole bunch of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's got 5 health left, so that's fine. The green guy might have 1 more health, but I'm not going to worry about it. I would have changed like probably the order of who I was attacking or whatever. And I always could spin the focus now if I needed to. What did I get? I got a focus, which is good. I'm going to interact with that right away. To gain a focus there, so then maybe I can work towards this goal. Forgot about the armored. That happened pretty quickly. Forgetting about that. And I think that's the end of the round. Everybody has gone, so we go to round 2. I gotta draw our cards. And see what we want to do. Running to get that fruit would be good. Move a non-boss enemy too. We don't need to do that. Behind my shell. We don't have 2 spirit. But I could get 2 spirit. And then hopefully everybody else would be close to me. Move 2 and gain a shell. Seems pretty good, and I can still attack with reach. Everybody should be closer to me by then. Echo. Is it time for you to do some melee? Or let's see. When a hero moves on to the token, remove the token from the map, and then we read. Okay. Yeah. So if a bunch of enemies spawn and they come back out, that kind of caught me last time, where they got a turn right when they spawned because of where they were on the initiative track. I think maybe we'll do this, get some shells to move over to our quantum reserve, hopefully, and we can attack at range before we even move. Pierce is actually pretty good too. Then I'd have to be right next to it. And I have to spend a spirit to do that. And I gain a shell. Maybe this is actually a better plan. We'll move with this, do a melee, and if we need Pierce, we can get it. Yeah, that's gonna be our plan. We don't want to spend forever trying to figure this out. Dust goes so fast, some shells are good. I can move. Attack 2. And get some more shells. I do have... Yeah, I could get 3. That would finish my goal super quick too. All right, we're good. Let's move the mud crab card off. Dust initiative doesn't change. The mud crab's initiative doesn't change, and they foolish things have armored again. Echo goes down 1. Kravak goes up 1. She gets to go first. We are going to put this card here. These go over. We're going to move 2. We're going to move over the spirit. Get that. It's nice. And then we'll take 2 shells from there. We do a chain attack of 4. No, wait. I use this to move. Dang it. Too far away again. No, wait, that's not the one that's the one that I was going to do the thing on this turn. Okay. Chain attack of 2 with armored 1 is probably not that great, and we have no focus. We're going to get a shell from this also. So that's 2 hits with a focus, but we don't have any focus to spend. With his armored, it only takes 1 health away. All right. That's our turn. Oh, you know what? What did I roll? Whatever. I can spend my shells here for anybody to reroll, which is nice. So the mud crab is next. He's going to stay there and just attack dust. He's at a base of 2. With the purple die, roll some hits so you can take some damage back from my power. 2 misses is no damage. Okay, that's fine. I would rather you took some damage. I think I will interact with this fruit then to pick it up. Oh, wait. Wait, that's not her turn anymore. What am I doing? I don't know why I thought it was still Dust's turn. Krobak will go. I want to move 2 still. First, I'm going to take 2 spirit. Then I'm going to activate the bottom card to move 2. Gain a shell. I'm going to spend 2 spirit so that all... Ah, man. I wanted that fruit. I really should have picked it. I'm going to retcon that and say I picked that up with... What's her name? Dust. Because Echo's going to move only to here. Now, Echo can spin the spirit. No, she can't. She needs the spirit for the pierce. Yeah, sorry. I know that's kind of cheaty, but obviously I wanted to do that because I did it with Dust. I just skipped into the mud crab turn without thinking about the interaction. Okay, I'm moving 2. I have reach so that it's not even a ranged attack. It's a melee attack. They all have range 2, but reach is fine. I'm not moving on from this card yet first, though. I'm spending the 2 spirit so that all heroes in range 2, which is why I had to move right there, gain a shell. That includes yourself because it doesn't say all other heroes. 3 attack dice. I'm not going to be cheaty. I'll just do this. Echo just doesn't get it. The fruit goes here on the interact. We'll play it. We'll play it right. 3 attack dice. We've got 1, 2, 3. Not going to spin that. So that would only be 2 damage. I'm going to spend 2 shells off of Dust to re-roll this die. Okay, that's 2 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1 for the armored is 4. That takes the mud crab down to 1. Okay, now Echo. Can move 2. Well, okay. Oh, Echo needs to go there anyways because she's doing a melee attack. 2 shells from this. We did this move. 2 attack dice. I get a free reroll, so I'm actually not going to spend the spirit to give it Pierce, and I get another shell anyway from that. We just need 2 hits. Okay, I'm just going to reroll everything because I have no focus on my free reroll. Oh, lucky. All right, 2 hits minus the 1 armor is a 1. Yeah, this thing is dead. Let's put out a thing. It's a focus. We'll just pick it up with her interact for the turn to go to 1. She rolled 1 or more tide symbols on an attack. So that goes up. No. We did have 3 or more shells on the end of Dust's turn. And Dust has not defeated an enemy. Okay, so the mud crabs come off of here. Their cards all come back and get shuffled. And we go to round 3. We gotta get cards. So, Dust is likely going to be first. We could spend her spirit to move up to the narrative token. And then we have 2 movement here and 3 movement here. I think we might just want to get some focus and not spend any of our... We'll get some focus and some shells. In our shield in case there's enemies. Maybe that's not the best idea. We don't really need the attack though. I don't know, maybe we do. Maybe I'll get spirit. I don't know. We're probably going to go here. Oh, and then Echo can teleport. I like it when Echo teleports. You get some focus, some shells, and teleport for movement. Let's do that. We'll do that. And then Crowbach. You probably need to move a lot too, buddy. Get our persistent power out. Sure. I don't know what's going to happen when we open the door, so we'll just see. Initiative changes. Dust will go up 2, Crowbach goes up 1, and Echo goes up 2. There's no enemies on the board. Okay, so Dust is going to use 2 spirit. Well, let's place our card first. We're going to place our card here. Spin 2 spirit to go 1, 2. And then we go to section 3.1. An empty battlefield. You rush into the fortress to rescue Takaro. Inside, the gloomy chamber is strewn with the wreckage of a fearsome battle. A large hole has been torn through the wall, allowing the sea to creep in. As your eyes struggle to adjust to the darkness, you feel unnerved, like something is watching you. Suddenly, the room is filled with the sound of claws scraping across stone. You glimpse a hulking shape charging towards you, and then time lags and the shape is gone. Takaro screams and convulses, as if in response to the shift in time. Krobak winces, seeing his comrade in such pain. "Old friend," he whispers, "I'm sorry I abandoned you." "The Nexus is causing these glitches," Echo says. "Once we get to Takaro, we can link to him and stabilize our position." "Forget linking with him. Let's cut him loose," Axel yells. Any undefeated mud crabs remain on the map. Okay, there aren't any. Takaro's already there. We have to flip to A5 on this map. I feel like it was, I don't know, a little wasted opportunity not having any maps on this side of the book. I realize you'd have to switch the book to that side, but just proper labeling, we probably could have doubled the number of maps in these books, or at least added a couple more or something. All right, so as I said, from prior experience with the last two scenarios, the map did get much bigger. There's nothing on it in here, though. Let's see what it says. Takaro rules. Takaro starts with 10 health. Place a D10 set to 10 off the board near Takaro. We're going to put it right there. At the end of each round, starting with this one, roll the standard danger die and reduce Takaro's health by 1 for each tied or hit rolled. Place Takaro's initiative token fixed in the bottom right space of the initiative track as a reminder. That means I'm going to have to fish out his initiative track. Which one is Takaro's initiative? Oh, right there on top. Lucky. But fixed to the bottom right. As a reminder, probably a good thing. An adjacent hero may use and interact and spend 1 fruit token to heal Takaro 2 health to his max of 10. Takaro may also be healed using hero abilities. Takaro cannot be targeted by enemies and does not flank. Takaro may not be moved through. At the end of the round, after rolling to reduce Takaro's health, read section 3.2. Okay. So that was just spending spirit. Dust doesn't have any fruit. How far is it to that fruit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get there to interact with that fruit. Echo already has a fruit. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this card here to get 2 more spirit. Spin that spirit right away to go 1, 2. Then I'm going to go 3. Oh wait, first of all of this has to move over. I'm going to move 3 with this. 1, 2, 3. Interact with the fruit. I'm going to, and then I'm going to get 2 shells from this right here. These go down. I'm going to spin 3 to gain a spirit and a focus. Precise Blade's going to be hard to do because I have no enemies to attack right now. I'm sure there's going to be more. Okay. Do I want to spend 1 to move? I can always spin the spirit later. I think that's everything. Krobak is next. These move over. We're going to do I want 3 shells or 2 shells? I already have 2 focus. Yeah, so we'll go here. We'll activate this bottom row. 2 shells into my shield. And I'm just going to move all 4 at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he has no focus. He has no spirit to spend for additional movement. We get another shell right there. So we'll be able to spend quite a few. I was thinking there was going to be enemies, so I needed a bunch of shells to protect me as I moved in, but okay. Echo's turn. She gets 1 into her quantum reserve from this persistent power. We're moving a bunch with this. I could teleport there, then 1, 2, 3. That kind of puts me... I want that fruit. I'm going to be greedy. This could be stupid, but we'll see. I'm going to place Echo here. I'm going to spend 1 spirit to move here. I'm going to gain 2 spirit from this and then spend them right away to go 1, 2. Oh wait, I only need to go 1, interact, and then 2. And then 3 from this card. 1, 2, 3. To get closer to our friend. I'm worried about him dying. I think that's everything. Now we got to roll the normal danger die. 4 to Karo's health. We got a miss and a tide, so it's only 1 damage. So he goes down to 9. And then at the end of the round, so let's just go to 4 so I don't forget on our round tracker. Read section 3.2. I think I did everything correctly. I didn't attack. Not in the middle health track. I haven't boosted. Yeah. Lair of the Kraken. Hold on to Karo, Axel yells. You race to rescue the Elder Tidal Blade, but time pauses, jumps, and reality bends around the shimmering strands holding him in place. The room is the same, but it is filled with an eerie purple glow, and the shadows have all materialized into massive crabs. Time lurches back to the present. Echo shouts, I've stabilized us, but the fold is quite chaotic. Something seems to be pulling it. A kraken, Cayman cries as he points towards a gargantuan crab. This be no ordinary foe. That's her web Takara was trapped in, and I'd wager my crossbow she's the one messing with the fold. Additional components. So I'm going to need to get out the Kraken boss and some D10 crystals and set up more of the board. All right, so let me get this stuff out. I'm going to throw in a cut while I set up everything this shows. I'll be right back. Okay, there's quite a bit going on here. Let me go down to the board. So we have mud crabs, the Kraken, and some pink crystals that are set to 6. So the Kraken is a boss enemy. Boss enemies roll a mutant danger die. Starts with 9 health per player. So I have, can you see it? No. I've set up this monster board with 27 health on it. The boss enemy action cards are double-sided and feature a special maneuver they'll perform on the back. So the tops will show us that when a new action card is flipped, the maneuver effect showing on the top of the deck becomes active. The bosses are always active. They'll always move and attempt to attack. If they only have 1 card left, they're going to shuffle. They always have to have the back of 1 to be able to be showing. Heroes can flank the boss if any one section is directly between 2 heroes, so it'd have to be like here and here on both sides of the boss. All right. Sagashi examines the strange glow surrounding the Kraken and spies several crystals with the same eerie energy. I've seen something like this before. It has infused my chronic energy into those crystals to shield itself, he says. If we damage the crystals, we'll be better able to battle this monstrosity. Each crystal starts with 6 health, but can be increased to 10. Set a d10 to 6 and place it on the crystal hex. And there's supposed to be 1 per player. Crystals count as enemies, may be attacked and affected by hero abilities, but cannot be moved. If a crystal's health is reduced to 0, it's defeated and removed from the map. Place a reward from the enemy reward bag in the crystal's hex. Destroyed crystals may not be healed. The Kraken has abilities that can heal crystals. Destroy them before he does. At the end of the round, before rolling for Takaro, if the Kraken has been defeated, read section 3.3. Okay, so it's kind of a race to defeat the Kraken, but the shell's armored +2, so there's just an inherent 6 armor out on the board is pretty nutty. Here's the Kraken's, what are they called? Guide card. His Citadel data says he's going to attack from between 3 to 5 every time. He's going to move 2 to 3. He could stun or he could flatfoot us. He has Crystallize. Blocks 2 damage for each crystal with 6+ health. That's an innate ability, yeah. So he's got that going for him. And I guess the mud crabs also need to come out. I don't know which one is supposed to be placed first, the Kraken or the mud crabs, but we're going to do it like that. I forgot to draw cards at the end of the round that sparked all of this. So we have to draw our cards. I kind of feel like I want to, oh wait, these mud crabs all have 6, oh wait, who are they? There's yellow, there's blue, and dark purple. This crystal down here might just be a trap. Like, is it too far out of the way? Or I guess I could have Krawbach try to shield up and maybe come down to fight this guy. How many spaces is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 to get in range of the fruit and attack. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. I can only get 1 spirit, not 2 spirit. I can move 6, get 1 shell, then I'm not attacking at all. Or I get no shells. What's the possible movement range of the Kraken? 1, 2, 3. I could probably stay out of range for a turn, so if I move 1, 2, 3. No, I need to move 4. Not getting the best attack off. Oh, if I got 1, then I'm not getting the fruit. The fruit seems pretty important. Gotta move like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get some initial damage on the crab, I guess. I got the 2 focus. Maybe I can work on my goal. I don't know. We'll see. Echo. I think I want Echo to go right next to Takaro. And maybe use some range to attack the crystal. I want to try to take a crystal out. So I think I'm going to do this. That makes her go really slow. That's fine, actually, because then the mud crab probably won't get close enough to attack her. We'll see where dust ends up. Oh, wait. Wait, I want 6 or more cards. Oh, these goals are killing me. If I go there, move to, yeah. We'll go here and do the top. These goals of mine deal exact amount of damage to defeat an enemy. We've already completed this goal. Can we do a ton of damage to a mud crab? Can we even get next to the mud crab? Because we are so high on the initiative track. We could take a disarm on this card. We would have to move so far. 1, 2, 3. Takaro is not attacked by... Takaro cannot be targeted by enemies. That's right. I don't want the mud crab to come into my spot, though. I can get some spirit with my quantum reserve, but then I'm still not close enough. If I go down 2, if the mud crabs go down, then I would be in trouble for my plan. We'll just see what happens. So this is going to be our initiative card, I think. And we'll see what happens. So we go through initiative order. Down 2 for dust. So dust ends up there. Krobach goes up 1. Echo goes down 2. And we see what our first Kraken cards are. Let me hang on 1 second. I'm gonna double check the rules on the initiative for bosses, if it's supposed to be furthest to the right during setup. I know this is everybody's favorite part of watching videos, is watching someone look up rules. Oh, come on. I thought this was going to be easy to find. Bosses. Boss will adjust their initiative using the modifier on the top of their initiative card. Maybe if they're supposed to be placed on the same level, I get to choose. I'm going to say I get to choose. So I'm going to have the mud crabs go first. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I'm going to do because they're at the same initiative level. They go down 1. And then the card we draw. So this is the power that's active. This round, heroes must spend 1 focus or lose 2 health for each card they activate beyond the first. Puke. And the Kraken is going to go first. Or I mean, it's going to go up 1. And then Wow, it wants to target a bunch of people. It's going to move 3 on Tide with Flatfoot. If he's unable to attack, he's going to heal crystals for 1. All right, and he goes up 1. Okay, spend a focus or lose 2 health for each card to activate. Do these spots count as cards? I don't know. I'm not going to spend time looking it up. I'm just going to say they do, but I might be making it harder on myself. Krobak is first. All of these are going to move over to here. Then I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interact with the fruit. That's those 2. I still have reach with my melee attack, so that's 2 dice that I get to attack with against the mud crab, who does not have armor. Okay, does not have armor this turn. This could be a good turn to attack mud crabs instead of crystals. All right, this mud crab. Oh, I already needed to take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage from activating more than 1 card. I want to do my goal, so I'm spending 2 shells to re-roll this. There we go. That's perfect. Spending 2 focus to activate both dice for 4 damage against the blue guy. Okay, that was good. That works out for our goal there. I want to spend 3 to get 1 and 1. And that's the end of his turn. The mud crabs are next. So the yellow one is going to move 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's going to go towards Krobak. The blue one will take a step forward. We'll have it move here. He's going to roll on with the purple die. You got a Tide. So Tide is 3 plus a disarm 1. So 1, 2, 3, because we have no shields. Is it disarm or flat-footed? It's disarm. And our biggest attack is that one. I did not roll a hit on all of the dice, so I don't gain that stuff, unfortunately. They were all focuses when it was that character's turn. Okay, 2 moves for this mud crab is to here. Okay, now this is interesting. Dust is next. That's all the mud crabs. Dust is next. If I go... Oh, Dust's shells move over for... One, two, three. I think I really should work on this purple mud crab while there's no armor. So if I go here, I can attack with 5 dice. No, 3 dice. I need to go here. That's going to clear out my center row. So let's go here. I want to keep my persistent power. And we're going to activate this line here. I'm going to spend 3 shells out of my quantum reserve to get 1 each of these 2 things. I'm going to move 2 with this bottom card. I'm in the way. Move 2 with this, chain attack, get a shield, do all the marvelous things with dust. All right, we're gonna go 1, 2 to here, and then I'm gonna spend 2 spirit to move there. Before I forget, I'll get my shield from this card. Now I get 5 dice attack on dark purple mud crab. 5 dice attack, dark purple mud crab. Is that everything? I think so. And we want exactly 6 damage. 6 damage incoming. No. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is going to work out. So we've got 2. We've got 2 focus. So we're going to use 1 focus for this. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can make 1 of the other dice with our other thing. The 6, and they have no armor. Yes, that worked out perfect. That completes our goal also. That's why I wanted to do that. Exact amount of damage needed to defeat an enemy with a melee attack. All right, everything's coming up Millhouse. Dark purple out. Reward, we're just gonna pick it up no matter what it is. We have to spend our focus. Because we have not done our interact yet, and it is double focus. I kind of wish Crowback would get that, but that's fine. Okay, goals completed. We have a shell. I think that's all for Dust's turn. The next activation is the Kraken. The Kraken's card says move 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dust is the closest, so 1, 2, 3. And I wanted to get into a spot where I could attack multiple people, but it can't. It cannot attack, so it's going to heal all of the crystals to 7. And I know these dice might be a little hard to see. I guess I could get out like some Black King Death Monster dice or something for filming. But let's keep it how the game makers intended it for now. All right. Oh, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4 health down on Dust because of this. And that's the Kraken's turn. So Echo needs to move 2 to get into range 2 of the... Well, let's see. Echo gets to do this and this at the start of her turn. So she's got quite a few rerolls, and she can get an extra die to attack that crystal. This is interesting. Do I go crystal or do I warp down to the bottom one? and then work back up next turn. It wouldn't be a very big attack. That's not that great. And I kind of want to spend a fruit healing Takaro next turn because he's going to be he'll be down at least. Well, maybe not. I could roll the double miss, I guess. If I do this, and I move 2, well, then I'm not right next to Takaro. I really don't want to get rid of my persistent powers. And I want to have 6 or more cards on my grid for my goal. I could do this. That's not a very big attack, though. I'm going to get a +1 die. 7 damage, I think I feel like I need quite a bit of range, but then I'm getting rid of my persistent powers, and that's not really what I want to be doing. Get shells back. I don't want to remove cards, that's for sure, because then my goal is going to be harder to do. I really want to try to take out that crystal. It just doesn't look like it's in the cards. Oh wow, this attack has pierce. If I spend a spirit on it, which means I could get through the big guy's stuff. I guess we'll go here and we're going to do this column. So I'm going to move 2, 1, 2. I'm going to get 2 focus. 1, 2. If I'm doing the column, I'm going to go down here instead. So I'll go back to this. No. I'll get the 2 focus. I'm going to do this attack. I'm going to spend 3 using my Quantum Blade to get an extra die. So that's 3 dice. The range is 3. I'm attacking the crystal with 3 dice. I can't do 7 damage with 3 dice. But we'll see what happens. I can do 5 damage if I spend 2 focus. I get a free reroll, so I'm going to reroll this 1 right here. So that's 6 damage if I spend 2 focus. That's fine. We'll spend 2 and take it down to 1. Yeah, I don't know if I did the free. See, if I forgot to do that, that would have changed my mind because I wanted that extra die. Oh well, I can't remember. End of the round, we have to roll the danger die for Takaro's health. There's a tide and a miss. It's going to go to 8. We go to round 5. I got to draw cards. All right. The blue mud crab only has 2 health left. I need to boost with 2 or more, so I need some focus before I do an attack. I have no cards that give me focus. I have no shells to spend. All right. How else can I get focus? Oh, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4 health down. I don't have any other shells. I do have this one. Krobak looks like he's going to be going first. It might be good to clear this. Move. One, two, three gets me in range of that. Move 2, spin a spirit. I feel like it's overkill if I do a huge attack on that mud crab. If I don't have a bunch of shells, let's do this, and probably just that. I really want to clean this column up though. Forward movement's not bad. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to move a non-boss enemy. We're going to get that mud crab out of there. Okay, Echo. Oh, Echo had 6 cards. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Echo only has 5 cards. Never mind. We need to get another card on our grid. We're so far down on the track. If we can attack the crystal again with this, maybe get some oh man, I think I'm screwed. I think I'm gonna have to clean up after the next turn, right? Yeah, this one's hard. Well, I could attack Move Echo. Someone's going to have to take the brunt of this attack from the Kraken. So who can get a bunch of shells? Dust can get 4 shells. Okay. So you're going to have to get attacked, Dust. I want to heal Takaro. Possibly teleport down there and attack the other crystal next turn. But I would need to attack with range to this turn. And I can't clear cards off, which means I have to play right here. So I can't teleport down. Unless I do this row, I guess. Then I'm going to have to move up to the crystal. I feel like teleporting down there to be set up for a big attack next turn. Or do I just let Crawback get that crystal and I worry about the topside stuff? Let's worry about the topside stuff. Stay close to oh, I could put this here and then activate this one next time. Yeah. All right, I gotta think this through again. I definitely want to put a card here. So let's increase our initiative and run. This is going to be our column. All of this for goals. All of this for goals. Dust, you have to take the brunt, I'm afraid. And we might as well go here. I mean, I guess you could move up. And get 4 shields. That's what we're gonna do. So in order, Krobak goes up 2, so stays up there. The Kraken's card is gonna be a move to attack for 4. If unable to attack, the Kraken moves 3 in all heroes, but he is going to be able to attack this time. And his ability is, if no hero attack the Kraken this round, all heroes lose 1 health, 1 focus, and 1 spirit. I'm not a fan of that. So, does that change what we do? Maybe we take 2 spirit to move, get 2 shells. We're going to take a little bit of damage. Oh, he's going to roll. It's 4. I don't know, we'll see. His initiative, though, goes up 2. So he's going first. It doesn't matter then. Not going to matter. It's going to hit everybody. Yeah, his initiative went up 2. All right, Mud Crab. No, wait. Dust is next, so Dust moves up 1. Then the Mud Crabs. I'm going to flip their card. It's a down 2. And then Echo, we will go up 1. Okay, the Kraken is first. Move 2, attack for 4. It's just going to move forward like that. And attack. Oh, that's at the end of the round. Yeah. That's the end of the round. That's fine. Okay, so the big mutant die. Oh, we didn't get shields. That might totally change what I'm going to do with dust. It was a tide. Tides do nothing and a hit. That is 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to take a wound card. Do I want it to go over something? So this technically is not here. Oh, when you're attacked by an enemy, by an adjacent enemy, lose 1 health for each hit it rolled. It rolled 2 hits. So the Kraken takes 2 damage. The chain 3 up there, maybe I don't know what the best thing to do is. I'm just going to put it over where that card was and discard that card. I didn't activate that column, did I? I can't remember now if I did. If I did, I screwed it up. So caveat, I probably did and just forgot. So sorry about that. What am I doing? Kraken moved, he attacked. This is the end of the round thing. I think that's it. So here's the question for Krobak. Dust could do... Dust could do what? Attacking with only 2 dice doesn't seem worth it. I could attack with 3 dice. Because right now it has armor 4. It's only a couple of damage. Or do I move towards the other crystal? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here when it's Dust's turn. So then Krobak's going to go here, right? We're going to attack 2 on this blue mud crab. Do I care about the mud crab? That's a good question. I don't care about the mud crab right now. I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. I'm also going to spend a spirit on this card to move a non-boss enemy 2. 1, 2. Back that way. I'm just going to eat my fruit to heal 2. So that was those 2 cards. Now I have an attack of 2. that I still have my range and reach. Then I'm going to hit that crystal with. Yeah. That's what I got. You know what, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't spin the fruit because I want to end in the middle health track. I am going to spin the focus to do 3 damage to this crystal to take it down to a 4. So it's no longer providing its armor bonus to the Kraken. I don't know if Krobak's going to get any of his goals done. We'll see. All right, that's Krobak. Now Dust is going to go. Now it's only armor 2. Shell moves over. I took damage this turn, so this card actually is pretty cool. If you've taken damage this round, take both actions. I'm going to get 2 spirit and 2 shells onto my shield. So do I want to clean out my row? I don't think so. We will go here. And we're going to do this bottom row. I get 2 spirit and 2 shields because I took damage this round. I'm going to do an attack of 3. I've got 2 and an extra die in this bottom row. The Kraken has armor 2. Kraken has armor 2. Wish I had another shell in here to get an extra die, but I don't, so. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 if I spin to focus. And I have no rerolls, so we're gonna spin the focus. 4 damage, it's armor 2 because it has 1 crystal above 6. Is going to be 2 more damage. It's now down to 23. It's now Echo's turn. Yeah, I have to do this because of trying to keep cards on my board. We are going to get 2 focus from the bottom here. We're going to spend a fruit to heal Takaro up to 10. And then hope Takaro is good for the rest of the fight. We'll have to see how it goes against the Kraken. 2 die attack against the crystal at range 3. Do I care about the crystal? Oh wait, Quantum Reservoir. I have a die over. I have a thing over here. I'm gonna keep that in there so that I'm gonna take out this crystal. 2 damage. Crystal dead. It drops a thing. It's a fruit. I'm going to move here. and then to here with my 2 movement to pick that up. I already did my interact when I interacted to heal Takaro, so I couldn't just move 1 space. Okay, end of my turn, I have 6 cards on my Nexus grid. The mud crabs get to go next. The yellow one is first, move 2, 1, 2. The blue one, 1, 2. It's not even close enough to attack me. And that's it. Round 6, we have to roll for Takaro's health. 2 misses is no damage. All right. So we've got 5 rounds of health at a minimum, I think, on Takaro, because 2 is probably the most damage I think that can come in. So that's good. We still need Dust to be healing. We gotta draw cards. End of the round. Dust. I'm sorry, not healing. I mean, shelling as much as possible. Which means I should have put this card over here, but whatever. We already did it. Oh, I can heal with this movement card. We could take a ton of damage, but you know what? We're going to do a huge attack against the Kraken. Oh man, I don't know if I can get the armor off of there though. We're probably... The Kraken's going to get to go first, so it's not like I can shield up any... Well, I have 2 shells in there. Yes. Yeah. This is going to clean cards off of my board, but... whatever. Okay, Echo's going to have to go here and activate this down here to finish our goals. So Echo's going to get to teleport. Oh, range 3. 1, 2, 3. Can I absorb the mud crab? Or should I teleport? Mud crab is 1. Man, I think Echo needs to absorb the mud crab before it attacks Dust also. Crowbach, buddy. What are you going to do, man? You need to get hit. I have to do this to get my goal. So we're going to get 2 shells, which is... Maybe we just teleport next to Dust and the Kraken? And... oh, we could teleport to the side of her with this. It's not going to do a whole lot of... It's not going to do any damage to the Kraken. Yeah, but that's just in an effort to get our goals done. Maybe that's not the best strategy on a boss fight, but... how fast can you move? If I do the bottom row... Oh wait, I know for sure these need to go away. And I could have discarded cards at that same time. I did that for a reason, because I wanted this column to be free. Should I have discarded cards? I think I need to discard that card when that happens. I don't know if that's the card I drew. Since it was on top, it probably was. I don't know. I think it was. I think this is the card I drew. Shells are good. attack for 4 and attack for 4, but then I'm not moving. The movement. I'm just not going to discard any cards. And we're going right after the Kraken. I don't have to deal with this because we did attack the Kraken this turn. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that crystal, it's a couple of heals and that crystal's right back to providing armor again, so maybe I shouldn't abandon the crystal so fast. So I think we'll do this. We're going to do that. Okay, initiative order. The Kraken, we have to look at the Kraken's card first. When revealed, heal each crystal 1. Okay. Add 1 mud crab at 3+ next to the strongest crystal. All right, this becomes an 8. Add a mud crab next to the strongest crystal. I think there's an order. It's probably supposed to be closest to people. Green goes up to 6. Okay. If unable to attack, 3 damage against everybody. It's going to want to move and attack both Echo and... Well, its thing goes down 1. We had to do this when revealed thing first too, though. So, okay, that's done. Krobak is next. His stays the same. Dust is down 1. Echo is next. Echo is up 2. So right after the Kraken. That puts a damper on our ranged idea. And the mud crabs are last. And the mud crabs have armor. They're going to move 2 and attack for 2. Okay, so Krobak is first. I want to get 2 focus. Then I'm going to attack the crystal with 2 dice. Yeah, we're going to attack the crystal. Yeah. Okay, we got not a great roll. I don't have any rerolls. Yeah, I don't have any rerolls, so I don't want to boost. I don't want to use my focus, so it's just going to go back down to 4. This might be dumb. The mud crabs are moving 2. I don't have any spirit. I can get a shell. I have 2 movement. I'm going to go 1, 2. No, I should move closer to the Kraken. with this movement here. Gain a shell. I don't have any spirit to spend. I think that's it. The Kraken is next. It can move 2. 1, 2. Let's see, it's here. I'm going to have it go 1, 2. And look at that. We're flanking. But it's going to attack both Echo and Dust at a base of 3 with the mutant die. So let's go against Dust first. Let's get these out of here. So that's 5. We've got 2 shields. We'll move 1 up. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's 2 hits. We still have our persistent power out. So that's 2 damage against it. We didn't roll a tide, so we don't get flat-footed. Okay, now it has a base of 3 against Echo. It rolls a tide and a damage, so that's 4 damage to Echo. We have no shields. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to take a wound card. And I'm going to put it there. Okay. And we need a flat-footed. And our biggest move card is that one. Yeah, Echo's next. I don't want her to move. I think that's it for the Kraken. We did the damage, we did that. It was able to attack. One, two, three. I'd have disadvantage against the Kraken, and it has armor 2. I don't want her to move. And I have to place here in order to get my thing. 2 target. Oh, well, let's see. No. I want the advantage for Dust. I guess I can just attack the yellow mud crab. So what does disadvantage do again? Flanking. Oh, I thought it was on here somewhere. Disadvantage. If you have disadvantage on a roll, each tide symbol reduces damage by 1. Well, let's start her turn. She gets a quantum reservoir, right? So that's cool because of her persistent power. She gets 2 shields, which is going to help with the mud crab walking in. That's going to attack her. And potentially next time when the Kraken attacks. Actually, maybe I should have put the wound card over this card. Because I don't think I need to be jumping around. I'm going to do that instead. It doesn't change what I'm doing here. I just do the 1-die attack against the yellow mud crab. I'll use a focus to make it 2 damage on the yellow mud crab. Oh, 1 damage because they have armor. That was not a great turn by Echo. All of that just to get the goal done. Because now I have 6 cards again on my thing. Actually, you know what? Before I'm going to re-roll that because I'm trying to get a tide symbol too. I get a free re-roll. Yeah, I get a free re-roll. There we go. So no damage against it. So there's no reason to even spin the focus. But I got a tide symbol, so that finishes that goal as well. All right, so at least we got a goal done, I guess. Now it's Dust's turn. Dust is going to do a gigantic attack on the Kraken. This moves over. We're doing a 5-die attack. With all of these here, we're going to spend a spirit off of this card. So hang on, 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to spend a spirit off of here to get 2 more dice. We're going to spend 3 shells out of Echo's thing with Quantum Blade to give her another die. We get a shell from this. And I think that is it. We've got 1 focus we can spend and 2 shells for a reroll. This is not great. I'm going to keep that one because we'll spend the focus on that for 2 damage, and we are going to spend... Oh, wait. We have advantage, right? Well, I might as well re-roll them anyways. We have advantage because we're on opposite sides, so tides are going to count as hits also. Come on, Dust. All right. So all of these are going to do something. We have another persistent power. No, we don't. Okay, so let's go to this. So this is 2, 4. Let's spend our focus to make it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 because of the tide. 12 damage. There's 1 crystal that is at... Oh man. There's 1 crystal that's over 6. So it's 10 damage. So we'll just take this and move this down to here. The Kraken has 11 health left. And we only just need to defeat the Kraken. Right? Okay. I'm going to eat a fruit to go to the middle of my row here. I feel like surviving is more important. These are all done. These are all done. It's just Crowbuck. Okay. Mud crabs. Yellow is going to move 2 and attack Echo. with a base of 2. Plus 2 is 4, minus 2 from that. She takes 2 damage. And the green guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably would go towards Krobak. The blue guy's going to come up 1 and attack. With 1, he's got 1 shield, so that's 2 damage. That is the mud crabs. Now we have to roll for our friend. We got 1 damage on him, so he goes down to 9. We go to round 7. Draw cards. These all have to go away. All right, so before I draw that card, do this correctly. Do I want to get rid of anything? I don't think I need these movements. I need attacks. So that's, I'm going to be drawing a total of 3 cards. All right. I did this one over here. And that one doesn't have anything cleared. Okay, so we draw a card and draw a card. All right. Now we got a mud crab in Echo's face. And we could start clearing off the board. Echo does have that power to pierce as well. Echo has a lot of ranged attacks though. And not a lot of chaining. Maybe we should try to burn a mud crab down. That stupid armor. We don't really need to move. We can give dust is within range 2. We're going to do this across the top and get a bunch of attacks in. Krobak, your goals are not probably attainable. Maybe we can just try to burn the Kraken down and get this thing over with. 4 attack and then a 5 attack. No, that would be a 4 attack. But I need to move. I got no way to move. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, especially 4 to get advantage. Actually, I do. Kraken's going to go first, though. We'll do that. Oh, on the bottom, we're just going to try to end it. See if we get lucky. And I think we would survive, but 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 dice is probably enough. Could we go before the Kraken? If the Kraken moves down, we might be able to. All right, Krobak is moving down 2. The Kraken is next. When revealed, this is the same thing. Let's see, the Kraken moves up 1, the Kraken's going to go first. It's going to attack Echo. Let's see, heal each crystal 1, okay? So it's still not getting armor from the bottom one because that's a 5, and then this goes to a 9. Echo stays the same. We already did Dust. Oh, we already did Crowback. Well, Dust stays the same, and the Mud Crabs go up 1. Okay, the Kraken is first. Move 2, attack for 4. But that would be Echo is higher up on the thing. So we grab the mutant die. That's 2 hits, so that's 6 minus 1 is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have healed. Echo's taking so many wounds. She might have a battle scar now. Yeah, I think she's gonna have a battle scar now. Let's see. That was the Kraken's attack. It's not worth trying to re-roll that. I don't have enough shells to re-roll it anyway. So who's first? Echo's first. She gets a free quant. No, she doesn't anymore because I just took that card away. These are all individual attacks. Let's do 2 on the Mud Crab right next to us with this card. All other heroes within 2 gain a quantum reserve. That's just Dust. So, Yellow Mud Crab, takes 4. It's not armored. So it goes down to 2. We'll do 2 attacks with this one. Gain a shell on the... Do I go against the Kraken? No. Yellow Mud Crab is 3. It's not armored. Okay, so it's dead. It's gonna drop a reward that we're probably just gonna pick up. It's 2 focus. We're not gonna pick that up because we're full of focus. And we're not gonna move. We might as well do this attack against the Kraken because I think the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out. Combat, page 14. Some attacks roll. I think they just cancel each other out because I have advantage for attacking by flanking, but then I have disadvantage for ranged being next to the Kraken. So we'll just see what happens. We'll roll. We got 3. It has armor 2, so that's 1 damage. It now has 10. And that was this top row. These cards are discarded. I'm not going to discard to draw anything. And since I think I'm going to kill the Kraken, I'll keep my fruit and not heal. So dust is next. We do have to survive the mud crab attack. 2, I guess, right? Dust is next. So we're doing this column. It is 2, 4, 7 dice. Did Echo just get that? Echo just got that shield, that's right. 7 dice. The Kraken has 2 armor. We have no focus though. And no way. Oh, this should move over. Okay, we do have a reroll. Oh, and we're going to need it. We don't have any focus, so we're going to keep this and this. We have advantage. We're spending these 2 to reroll. All right. So the tides count as damage. So let's go closer. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Kraken is dead. Because it had 2 armor, so that's 10 damage, and he is dead. There's 1 crystal above 6. Yeah. The Kraken has been removed from the board and his damage and his health taken away. So at the end of the round, the scenario will be over. We didn't actually need to even heal the guy. But now we need to survive the mud crabs, which should be fine. Can we get a bunch of... let me do this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll place it here. Yes, I'll place it there. We're going to spend 4 dice, and we have to lose 2 health. We're spending 4 dice attacking the mud crab right next to us. They're not armored. Oh, come on. I needed 1 more die to have a focus on it. Well, it's dead. We'll drop a thingy. It's a double spirit. We'll pick that up to get the double spirit. No, I'll leave that there. Well, I'm not going to kill the next one, right? One, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll pick it up. And then I'm going to use, well, yeah, I pick it up. And then I use this card. I get a shell to move 1, 2. And I'll use both of those to gain another shell for all heroes within 2. I'm going to use this card with 2 dice to attack the green one. Oh wait, I respawned the yellow guy. He should have 6 health. I'm just trying to get 2 focus symbols. No! On different dice. And I have no rerolls. Darn it. No goals for Krabak. The damage doesn't really matter. So we'll just do 1 against the green guy. That's his turn. Okay, we go to the mud crabs. The yellow one is first. Move 2. It's going to attack at a base of 2. With a tide would be a disarm. It's not going to matter because the thing is over. It'll block both of those. And the next one is a tide, so that's 2. He blocks 1. Oh, he ended his turn. No goals for Krabak. That's bad. Okay. End of the round, before rolling for Takaro, the Kraken has been defeated. With a thunderous crack, the mighty Kraken shell splits, and the beast collapses to the floor. The remaining mud crabs scuttle into the shadows as you gently pull Takaro into your arms. He's clinging to life, Cayman says. Needs some of that fancy healing or he's fish bait. What about the mission? Dust asks. I wouldn't wager on that nexus keeping us alive, Krobak says, nodding to the smoking orb. It's a disaster waiting to happen. I'd rather get Takaro to safety. You see the concern as he looks at his wounded friend, and you know he's right. You race to your watercraft. Rev the engines to full and speed off into the tide. Though still weak, Takaro receives care from the most experienced healers in the Citadel and soon calls you to meet him in the garden. I have to say, I'm impressed and proud to meet such fine new Tidal Blades. I was sure my fate was sealed back there. I owe you all my life. I would love to offer you training in return. I know the foes we are facing, and I've learned some tricks that may help you. Scenario bonus, you've rescued legendary Tidal Blade Takaro. All heroes gain 6 XP, 3 fame, and 2 fruit. Give each player the 2 Takaro power cards from their hero from the hero upgrade deck. Each player chooses 1 Takaro power card to add to their available power cards and returns the other to the top of the hero upgrade deck. End of scenario. Complete all end of scenario steps. Okay, the next test sustains significant damage. You cannot venture further into the fold. When you're ready for your mission debriefing from the Higher Council, advance to Interlude 1. I think we will read Interlude 1 next time to start Chapter 4. Okay, I probably missed some stuff like always, but this isn't for perfection of rules. There's a lot of fruit left on the board. We didn't even need to heal Takaro, so we might have wasted a little bit of time with that. It's unfortunate that Echo's the one who keeps getting wounded. Try to keep her in the back, or maybe be smarter about healing with the fruit that I have and not necessarily saving so much fruit. I don't know. We finished our goals for these 2 and got no goals for Krabak. Not good. But again, this was fun, and I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy everything that I put up on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.